What's up, everyone? It's King of Ruckus, and this is the God of War Ascension beta. You already know that, but I'm just gonna say it for posterity's sake. And I had different commentary recorded for this, but the audio for it really wasn't right, and I ended up getting sidetracked with real life shit, so I didn't have time to actually sit and make a video. The commentary I had, part of it was responses to two videos that I watched. I'll just go ahead and try and sum those up now. The first was a response to PhatGamer, a video he did, fuck Spike Lee. It was fuck Spike Lee. He was mad because Spike Lee, and rightfully so, because Spike Lee doesn't like Django Unchained, and not just because of that, just because Spike Lee being Spike Lee, basically. And, you know, while I enjoy a lot of Spike Lee's movies, his bullshit does get old. It gets tiring sometimes. So I was just saying I agree with PhatGamer. Even though I know PhatGamer personally doesn't like my videos, he's never actually called me out in videos. But whenever he's saying stuff like, whenever he's talking about somebody that makes quote-unquote dry video game videos, even if he's not talking about me, he's basically putting me in that group. That's really what I do. I do gameplay commentary videos. You guys, people who are subscribed to my channel, know that. And I really don't go after anybody. I don't fucking have any characters or anything like that. And I'm not knocking that, because some of my favorite YouTubers, they do some creative shit, like the Omega Loser, man. I fucking love his videos. His videos are hilarious. But that's not me. But, you know, even with that said, I know you don't watch my shit, but I watch yours. So if you see this, you know, that response was for you. Django Unchained, I'm glad you're seeing the movie. The movie's awesome. Spike Lee's production company is called 40 Acres and a Mule, so you know where he's coming from. You know why he doesn't want to see the movie, or he didn't want to see the movie. It's unfortunate because the movie's a damn good movie. It doesn't trivialize slavery. It doesn't make it seem like something that's fucking cool or something that, you know, people should be proud happened at all. It's every bit as heinous as you would imagine it to be. And Jamie Foxx's character, well, I don't want to spoil the movie for the few people who haven't seen it, but when you see the movie, I think you'll be happy with it. The other response was to IcyRhythms, and the video was must play games of this generation. And he did that video like 3 weeks ago, which is what I'm saying. It really took me a while to upload something. As I said in that commentary, or in that response, you know, I really enjoy your videos, man. You clearly know what you're talking about. You picked a lot of good games. I'm gonna do a response to that sometime. I'm gonna try and name a couple of games that you didn't pick. The choices, you know, some people probably aren't gonna like some of the games I picked because they're quote-unquote quirky Japanese games, but you know, it's my list, so whatever. So for like the 6th or 7th time, we've got this rumor that the new Xbox isn't gonna support used games, and of course, this pretty much confirms it. Looking at IGN's article, they said Microsoft gave their usual "we don't comment on rumors" bullshit. Well, it's the same policy that most companies use, but that pretty much confirms it for me. That's them saying it's going to happen. They've been trying to avoid it for the longest time, but they might as well just come out and say it. Personally, I really don't mind that news. I said before in another video that developers, they really get screwed over when people buy their games used. This will prevent that, at least on the Xbox. So personally, I think it's a good idea. Let's say games stay at $60. They'll still go on sale at some point. Like, if you don't buy it day one and you wait a while, it's not like it's going to stay $60 forever. It'll be cheap on Amazon. It'll be cheap the same places it was cheap at. You know, and maybe next generation, Microsoft will be a bit smarter with their digital sales and lower the prices of those more, because the prices they have for some of those games is ridiculous. That bit of news doesn't bother me, but the part that does is that they're saying the next Xbox will require an online connection. I'm not a fan of that DRM bullshit. It's not going to stop me from buying the system, obviously. You look at the comments under this particular article, and you got people crying about it. You know damn well those people are going to end up buying it. Especially since most of the people commenting like that are Xbox fanboys. But even with that said, what about single-player games? And what about those people in select countries who can't get a broadband connection still? Those people are going to be screwed over. And that's something that Microsoft should have looked at. They're saying Xbox Live is going to play a huge part of next gen. it's already essential to this gen. If you don't have it, you can't play your games online. It's complete bullshit, but that's how it was. I want to see them bring up the quality of Xbox Live. I don't want to see like my little avatar down on the screen cheer me on or some other stupid bullshit. If that's what they mean by a huge part of the experience, then I don't want it. And I still don't care about Kinect either. Kinect 2 could be the most amazing thing ever, and I really won't give a fuck, man, because I'm not going to be up and jumping and dancing around while I'm playing my fucking games, man. I just want to sit down with a controller in my hand, a headset on, and that's it. I really have no interest in fucking waving my hands around or getting up and stepping in place. I don't care about any of that bullshit. Microsoft had the edge this generation in terms of multiplats. They would look and run a bit better on the Xbox 360 generally. I mean, not always, but generally, in most of the cases, that's what would happen. Especially in the beginning and the middle of the Xbox 360's life cycle. Now towards the end, when developers are finally able to get the most out of PlayStation 3, you see that some of the games do look better on that system. And you also see exclusive content for the PS3 sometimes. But that really has nothing to do with it. That's mainly Sony finally wising up and shelling out a bit of money for that privilege. Now that this generation is pretty much over, I look over at my Xbox, and I really have to ask myself, what the fuck did I pay for with the Xbox Live? I mean, I feel sorry for people who never got deals on Xbox Live, who like never went to Amazon, never got deals in stores, who always went and paid $50 and then $60 no matter what. Like, aside from playing your games online, what did you really pay for? Was watching Netflix really that important to you, to where you couldn't turn on your computer, or you didn't have a PlayStation 3 or even a fucking Nintendo Wii and just watch on there for free? On your iPhone? Your iPad? You know, did HBO Go really matter that much? Crackle and all this other bullshit. Like, what did I really pay for? That's a damn good question. Like, if you don't want to play your games online, you really have no reason to pay for that shit. If they don't change that for me next generation, that's going to be one of the reasons I probably don't pick up the next Xbox. Seriously, like, I don't care. Like, DRM, that doesn't matter. I mean, I don't like it, but as someone who lives in an area with, you know, high quality internet, I'm going to have my internet on anyway. I'm not going to shut it off when I'm playing video games. That's fucking stupid. So it's not going to affect me. But something like paying $60 a year for nothing, that's going to be a real deal breaker next year. Especially if the PlayStation 4 launches at $400 like some websites have been saying. If it's $400, you know, and I don't have to pay to play my shit online, I can just buy it, you know, play whatever game I want online. Plus, it's easier for the fucking developers to mess with, so I know I'll be getting the better looking, better running version anyway. You know, and Microsoft really doesn't have any fucking exclusives to speak of. I didn't play Halo 4. I really don't give a shit about Halo 4, even though it's like $30 now. I'm not going to run out and buy it. I don't care about Master Chief's story anymore. What else have they got? They've got nothing else. They had Rare, and they fucked them over. They might be trying to get Epic, but you see everyone from Epic jumping ship, probably because that's happening. Probably because they don't want to be stuck making Gears of War 87 5 years from now. Alright, I realize this is really coming across as a Microsoft bash video, and so I will talk about one thing that I think they've done right. And it's not really a full-fledged product yet. It's something that... Sorry, that was my phone. That's something that came out of their research and development. I'm pretty sure you've seen the video already, but I'm going to link to it down below. It's called Illumiroom. It's basically a projector. It looks like it's something you put behind you that projects onto the wall behind your TV and makes it look like you've got a bigger screen TV. You know, it's like a projector. It's not... They can definitely do better with it, but what they've got, what they're showing, looks pretty nice. One thing I didn't like about the video, though, is that the guy, he actually says to his Xbox, he's like, Xbox go big or something like that, which, obviously, I think they're going to tie that into Kinect, which is a really smart business move, but as I said earlier in this video, personally, I'm not a fan of Kinect, so I can just see them forcing Kinect 2 on a lot of people who don't want it, just to get that really cool looking feature. But again, I'll link down to the video down below. You can check it out for yourself. If you're one of those hardcore Sony or Nintendo people, fanboys, drones, whatever, you know, just look at it. Try to keep an open mind when you look at it. Just ask yourself if you'd like that on your system. as someone who owns 2 of the 3 systems, I'd love to have something like that at an affordable price, or to see that, like, go to a friend's house who can really take advantage of that. Someone with like a small TV and has a big wall behind it, man. I'd like to see some shit like that. That'd be pretty cool. But that's really it for this video. Really don't have too much more to say about Xbox at this point. I don't like a lot of the news I've been hearing, and hearing that Xbox Live is going to be a huge part of the next Xbox experience. Work on that price first. Make that shit free, or make it worth paying $60 for. And yes, I know I just did a video on Microsoft and there was no Microsoft game on screen. Like, what exclusives do they have anyway, really? Honestly. What do they have that I could highlight here? You've got Forza, Halo, and Gears. I don't feel like playing Gears. I don't have Halo. I don't have Forza. That's it. That's it. So that's it for this video, man. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.